The scene began where Jin-Woo was standing in the top of the building and using his shadow soldier over the city and start looking to find where Jin-Ho is. Then he heard all the people talking around the city, and he think, could he have left the city? But Jin-Ho is a combat type D rank hunter. Normal people wouldn't be able to take him, even in significant numbers. If a car supposedly headed for the Hunter Bureau's headquarters suddenly tried to leave the city, Jin-Ho would surely notice something is wrong and resist. The only clue the culprits left behind was that they're with the Scavenger Guild. The Scavenger Guild, huh? Hwang Dong-seok's younger brother, Hwang Dong-soo. He must have been waiting for us to step foot in America for quite a while, so he could find out the truth about his brother's death. Jin-Ho and I were the sole survivors of the dungeon back then. Hwang Dong-soo must be certain that we killed his brother. Who knew that Woo Jin-cheol's warning to me back then would really come true? I don't regret what I did back then, but this never would have happened. If only I'd left a guard with him back then. If anything were to happen to Jin-Ho. Then we saw a raging aura all over to Jin-Woo.
Still no news?
No, sir.
Could it be that he's not afraid of death? No, Mr. Hwang is an S-rank hunter. He should be aware of the difference in strength between himself and Sun Jin-Woo. So doing something so stupid despite knowing that means that he knows I'll step up on his behalf. Perhaps I've been too kind to my hunters. Laura, how's the situation?
With the Hunter Bureau's cooperation, we've analyzed Mr. Wang's movement patterns over the past month. There were a total of 3 instances where he strayed from his usual path of activity.
Send all our guys there. I'll head out now too.
Yes, sir.
But wait. How'd you manage to convince the Hunter Bureau, Laura?
I told them that if we don't find Hwang Dong-soo, you and Sung Jin-Woo may collide.
All members of the Scavenger Guild are on the move.
All 100 of them!
All schedule raids have just been cancelled. All hunters are moving right now.
If all members of the Scavenger Guild are on the move, that means Thomas Andre is behind this. This is big. Just what exactly is going on?
Then the scene shift on the old factory, where we can see 3 people standing and 1 people sitting on the ground. It's Jin-Ho, who's beaten and severely injured by Hwang Dong-soo.
Are you sure this is okay?
I'm not planning on doing anything to him. There's just one thing I want to know. Master Thomas warned me not to touch Sung Jin-Woo. But I never planned on messing with Sung Jin-Woo in the first place. Because there was one more person who could provide me with answers. I told him that if he told me honestly what exactly happened to my brother in that dungeon, I would let him go without a scratch. There was just one thing that I wanted to hear. That Sung Jin-Woo killed my brother. As soon as I hear that, I'm done with you, Jin-Ho. Oi, wake up.
I said wake up!
He's pretty durable. I guess he's a tanker after all. Any normal human would have been dead by now.
I don't know why he's being so stubborn, this naive-looking bastard. Courage is commendable, but your stubbornness won't lead to forgiveness.
Then suddenly, Hwang Dong-soo banged the head of Jin-Ho in the wall and says,
Listen up. I don't want to kill you. This guy who's smirking behind me is a pretty decent healer, and he's going to save you whenever you're on the brink of death. Which means that until you tell me what I want to know, you'll be tortured here forever. And to add to that, we're in a factory that's been closed down for over 5 years. There's nobody here to save you, no matter how much you scream. So what do you think? Does that make you want to talk a little?
Then Jin-Ho replied in a minimal voice saying, Off.
What?
Fuck off.
Then he raised his middle finger to Hwang Dong-soo. Then Hwang Dong-soo get really angry and starting to beat him again.
Mr. Hwang, be careful. I don't want to have to deal with murder for money.
I'll be mindful of that.
Now, shall we get started? Haven't you found out enough?
What are you talking about? I've only just started.
Then Hwang Dong-soo noticed something.
What's that?
Then they see one of the shadow soldier of Jin-Woo looking to them.
An orc. Is there a dungeon break nearby or something?
How peculiar. Mr. Hwang, I think it got scared after seeing you.
But in reality, the orc scared because he feels the enraging aura of his master, which is Jin-Woo. And Hwang Dong-soo attacked the orc.
I don't have time to mess around.
Then we saw the orc starting to disappear and we heard the word exchange. Then the scene shift in Korea, where Jin-Woo mom and Jin-Ah are in the sala and watching, saying,
I wonder how Jin-Woo's doing?
O mother of our king, if there were anything our lord cannot withstand, nobody in the world would be safe from it.
Then they saw Jin-Woo on the TV news attending on the Hunter conference.
Jin-Ah, there's your brother.
Really?
My king,
But Baru feels something differently.
this feeling, I've felt it once before as well. The king is enraged.
Then we see the Night Guild preparing to enter another dungeon, and Yoon-tae noticed something on the shadow of Jong-soo.
What's going on?
Boss, the shadow! Under your feet! They just went brr!
Yoon-tae, how many times have I told you not to drink before raid?
It's not like that. I didn't have a single drop today. The shadow really started trembling as if they're alive.
You know what? You should take a break today.
Boss, I'm serious.
Then the scene shift, where we can see many cars driving fast and Thomas and Andre are sitting on one of the car and saying,
Stop the car!
Excuse me?
I said stop the car! Damn it! It already began?
Thomas Andre kicked the side door of the car. Then he get out from it and saying,
I'm gonna go on ahead. Follow me as fast as you can!
Yes, sir.
Then Thomas Andre start to move fast and left all the car behind.
I guess we're going to be flooded with damage compensation invoices again tomorrow.
You guessed it. He should have just taken the car. Jeez.
The scene shift where Jin-Woo punched Hwang Dong-soo in the stomach. And the two allies of Hwang Dong-soo can't believe what they saw. Jin-ho still sitting on the ground and noticed that Jin-Woo is here. Hwang Dong-soo splashed hard and caused a lot of damage to the building. Then we saw Jin-Woo standing there with a strong and frightening aura and looking very angry. Jin-Woo start giving Jin-ho a healing potion to recover with his health points if the health points drop below 10%. Then the system saying, they cannot use the potion. And Jin-Woo looked to the two allies of Hwang Dong-soo and asked, Are any of you two a healer? Heal Jin-ho.
I don't really understand Korean.
Song Jin-woo is asking for you to heal the guy.
Is this the first time we've met in person? Song Jin-woo.
I'll say it for the last time. Heal him.
You should probably convince my boss before you.
Suddenly, Jin-Woo grabbed the head of one of the allies of Hwang Dong-soo and smashed it in the wall and got knocked out in an instant. And he asked the other one, Are you also a healer?
Hwang Dong-soo, you didn't say this job was related to Song Jin-woo.
I asked you if you can use healing magic.
No.
Then Jin-Woo used the Dominator's touch to smash him to the floor and knocked him out too.
As I thought, it's you, isn't it? The person who killed my brother, Hwang Dong-suk.
형님, Hwang Dong-soo, Hwang Dong-suk, younger brother, be careful.
Don't talk anymore.
Answer me, Song Jin-woo. Were you the one who killed my brother and my teammates?
Then Hwang Dong-soo and Jin-Woo standing in front of each other, and their aura continuously flow over their body. And Jin-Woo says, Go ask your brother yourself. Then Hwang Dong-soo clench and start to attack to Jin-Woo by punching him in the face. Then Jin-Woo dodged the attack easily, and Jin-Woo punched again in the side of the stomach of Hwang Dong-soo. Then Hwang Dong-soo vomited blood and throw up again due to strong punch of Jin-Woo. Hwang Dong-soo crashed on the wall of the old factory and got frustrated due to the power difference between him and Song Jin-woo. Then he noticed Song Jin-woo is on above him waiting, and when he start to make a move towards Jin-woo. Then Jin-woo raised his hand once again and smashed Hwang Dong-soo. He slammed Hwang Dong-soo like his brother in the same way. Then Jin-woo continuously holding Hwang Dong-soo's head and smashed it. And we only hear is bam, 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 bam. Then Thomas Andre arrive on the location where Jin-woo and Hwang Dong-soo fight.
Enough! I told you not to mess with him. Hwang Dong-soo. Are you still alive?
For now.
Seems like you can understand this much. Let him go. If you do, we'll forget that today's events ever happened.
And if I don't,
I'll have to stop you by force.
fine by me. And Jin-Woo throw Wang Dong-su, and when Wang Dong-su's still in the air, he think that,
You had no choice but to intervene, Thomas. Kill Sung Jin-Woo for me. Kill Sung Jin-Woo, Thomas!
then Sung Jin-Woo and Thomas Andre standing in front of each other. Thomas Andre speak.
Do you perhaps not know who I am?
It doesn't matter who you are. And in Thomas Andre mind,
He knows who I am, and he's still doing this.
then we saw flashback from Thomas Andre life when he is still young. He grew up in a poor immigrant family. He was always surrounded by oppositions. He had nothing to his name, but the skies bestowed him with a gift, an extraordinary talent that made him indomitable. Overwhelming strength, the strength to trample on others. Strength, authority, wealth, force. He lived his life like a king, possessing all those different types of power. And when a different type of power appeared in the world, he took the opportunity to become a true king. He crushed those who blocked his path. Those who looked down on him were made to kneel. Violence was the key. He knew from experience how to deal with those who didn't submit to him. Then the scene back to Jin-Woo and Thomas, who start to attack and says,
Blame your own ignorance.
Then we saw on the outside, the Hunter Bureau saying this is the place, and also all the Scavenger Guild member waiting for a command to their leader. Then suddenly they all shocked on what they heard crushing towards them, while some cars overturned and destroyed due to impact. Then we saw Thomas in a defense position with his hand. He was the one who threw himself from inside the factory to the outside, and his member asking, Thomas, Master, are you all right? Then Thomas start to walk and says,
What are you all doing here? Get moving!
Then Jin-Woo command Igris and Kaiser, take Jin-Ho to the nearest hospital. Make sure that he gets treated, no matter what. Then Kaiser fly with Igris and Jin-Ho going to nearest hospital. Then we saw all the Scavenger Guild aura, with Thomas Andre in front preparing to attack outside the factory. The same way goes to Sung Jin-Woo, calling out all his shadow soldiers like they are going to war, and ready for a command to attack as well. Then Thomas get really angry and says,
All right. Now we're talking. This looks like it'll be worth my time. I don't give a shit about Wang Dongsu now. There is only one way to restore my pride. I'm going to kill that arrogant son of a bitch! It's not too late to admit your mistakes and back off. I will at least spare your life if you do so now, and apologize.
Then Jin-Woo look and point a middle finger to Thomas Andre's face, and he gets angrier than before and says,
You bastard, how dare you! You will regret not having taken this last chance!
Then we see Thomas Andre releasing his aura and power. Same goes with the Scavenger Guild and Shadow Army of Jin-Woo are ready for the incoming battle. And Jin-Woo says, Advance.
They're coming!
Then the fight between the Shadow's army and the Scavenger Guild began. The Shadow's army advanced to the enemy, and the Scavenger Guild start on the defense position deploying the shields. But the Shadow's army continuously to attack on the Scavenger Guild. Then we saw a massive light pass through to the Shadow's army, and many Shadow's army thrown away. And it's because of Thomas Andre moving forward in a speed of light going to Tusk. Then Tusk making spell towards him, but Thomas passed through the head of Tusk easily. But Thomas realized that the Shadow's army of Jin-Woo are stronger than his guild member and says,
Those guys don't stand a chance.
Then we saw Thomas in the air looking for Jin-Woo's location and going straight down inside the factory. And when he arrived inside the factory, he looked around and saw his members are all defeated by Jin-Woo easily. And the last member standing in front of Jin-Woo get knocked out too. Then Jin-Woo notice Thomas Andre are charging towards him, but Iron get in the way of Thomas and block him going to Jin-Woo. And Thomas says,
Move!
Thomas destroy the shield of iron and thrown it away. But Jin-Woo is already gone, and Thomas says,
Where did he go?
Then suddenly Jin-Woo are already beside Thomas. Jin-Woo attacked beside Thomas Andre's stomach, using his dagger, and Jin-Woo shocked that his dagger didn't penetrate to Thomas Andre's body. And Thomas Andre smirked and start to counterattack, and he punched Jin-Woo on the body. Jin-Woo throw up due to the punch of Thomas. Then Thomas smile and says,
You looking down on a national level hunter?
Thomas Andre start to use his skill, pointing his hand to Jin-Woo while his in the air. Psychokinesis? Then Thomas continuously trash-talking Jin-Woo, saying,
Feel the difference in our strengths and despair.
Then Jin-Woo start also using his skills. He counterattack using the ruler's authority. Then Thomas Andre shocked and thinking,
What the? Is he planning on crushing me like this? No, it's as if he has me fixed in place. This bastard, even as he's getting pulled in towards me, he chooses to attack.
Then Jin-Woo attacked and punched Thomas Andre, and we see blood coming from Thomas' mouth, and he got thrown away through Jin-Woo's punch. And Thomas says,
I'm bleeding.
Then Jin-Woo start to attack again, saying, What did you say just now? Feel the difference in our strengths and despair. Then Jin-Woo start punching Thomas Andre all over his body. Then Thomas speak,
All right, I'll stop underestimating you now. Reinforcement.
Then we saw more Hunter Bureau cars incoming to the factory where Jin-Woo and Thomas fight.
Mr. White, it's about time you tell me what's going on here.
There's no time to be explaining everything just drive.
What's going on? You might not be able to tell as a normal civilian, but if we go any further than this, we'll be risking our lives.
Then we saw Thomas Andre cover a heavy armor all over to his body, and Jin-Woo thought, There are 4 humans who borrowed the ruler's strengths. Perhaps they are among the 5 who survived the Kamish raid. That is, they are 4 of the national level hunters. And Thomas Andre was no exception. Then we saw Thomas Andre with a full armor, standing and walking towards Jin-Woo. Then Jin-Woo charged towards Thomas. Then Thomas start to prepare a smash through Jin-Woo. Then Jin-Woo stop and think, what will Thomas do? Then Thomas smashed the ground and Jin-Woo evade the attack. The location looks like will be destroyed in a moment. And Jin-Woo think what Thomas do next. Then Thomas open his hand with a magic power and says,
Capture!
Get away from Master! Move now.
Then suddenly all the remaining scavenger run away, and we saw the shadow soldiers are starting to absorb by the magic power of Thomas Andre. It's like a black hole and pull everything around him, including the shadow soldiers. Then Jin-Woo think, what incredible strength. It's like a black hole. I would have gotten sucked in if it weren't for ruler's authority. Then Thomas cast the magic power towards Jin-Woo, and Jin-Woo evade the attack once again. Then we saw a massive explosion destroying almost half of the building. Then Jin-Woo step on the top of the building and look to Thomas Andre.
I won't miss this time.
But Jin-Woo are still looking on him. Meanwhile, the scavenger guild are helping each other and start evacuating the area.
Take the people who were caught in the crossfire. Get as far away from the Master as possible.
Then we saw Thomas charging towards Jin-Woo. Then he jumped and forced his way to Jin-Woo. And when he was close to Jin-Woo and was about to attack Jin-Woo, stop him through his feet and kick him and jump. Then Thomas used his skills.
Capture.
Then when Jin-Woo realized that he want to capture him again, he suddenly used ruler's authority activating. Then he start to pull Thomas towards him. Then Thomas think,
He's pulling me this time, accelerating even more. Is he thinking of taking me head on? Fine, let's do this. Reinforcement.
Then Jin-Woo and Thomas attacked through their hand and their fist collide and creating shockwaves. Then Thomas shocked that Jin-Woo break his armor and give him a disappointed look. Then Thomas throw away and knocked on the ground. Then Jin-Woo prepared to attack again. Then Thomas get up in frustration and shout,
Aha!
Then Jin-Woo charged towards him. and Thomas is waiting and prepare a punch to Jin-Woo. But Jin-Woo easily dodged the punch. Thomas realized that he didn't hit Jin-Woo, and Jin-Woo hold the horn of Thomas and deliver a knee attack in Thomas' face, shattering his armor. Then Hunter Bureau has arrived.
My God. So much magical power. What monsters are fighting? This is going to be dangerous. You should steel your heart.
Then we saw someone just throw away towards them. And the Hunter Bureau look on that and says,
Huh? If I'm not mistaken, that was...
Yes, that was Mr. Thomas Andre. Mr. White, what do we do now?
We have to stop them, of course.
Stop them? How are we going to stop him? Mr. Thomas is getting pulverized by Hunter Sung Jin-Woo.
While Jin-Woo pulverized Thomas through his punch. Thomas thinking,
How? How can a magic-type hunter possess this much strength and speed? Am I going to lose? That's impossible. No, that must not happen.
Then Jin-Woo don't stop punching Thomas Andre until his armor get destroyed.
My strength to overwhelm my foes is my sole raison d'etre. I am Thomas Andre. Don't you dare think you'll defeat me with just this!
Like I said, it doesn't matter who you are. Then Jin-Woo continuously destroy Thomas Andre through his punch, and Hunter Bureau try to stop him.
Hunter Sung Jin-Woo! That's enough! Please stop now!
But Jin-Woo didn't stop and continuously punched Thomas Andre to destroy the body armor and in the face. When Jin-Woo making a final blow, Thomas suddenly move and says,
I lose.
Then Jin-Woo stop.
It's my loss.
Then Jin-Woo stop and we saw Thomas Andre sitting in the ground with his body armor completely destroyed. And Mr. White think,
he beat that Thomas Andre to that pitiful state. How many hunters are there in this world that can do this to him? Is there even any other? If this is ever known, the public will go wild. Treat him. Now.
Every single bone in his body is broken, and he's bleeding badly. I don't think I can do this alone. We'll need everyone. He could only withstand this because he's a national authority hunter. Any other hunter would have died more than 10 times if they suffered the same injuries.
Due to a massive fight happened to Jin-Woo versus Thomas Andre, no one seems to have died. And Mr. White thought,
I guess this isn't too bad, all things considered.
Mr. White! Hunter Hwang Dong-soo isn't breathing. His heart isn't beating either.
And Hunter Sung Jin-Woo has disappeared. Then the scene shift in Korea. While Jin-Woo was sitting on the top of the building with one shadow soldier behind him, and says, I swapped positions with Biru using shadow exchange. You haven't been in Korea in a while, right? You're looking at Seoul. Biru is probably healing Jinho to the best of his abilities in America right now. Then the shadow speak.
My kin.
What?
I plead that you bestow me with a name as well.
You died because you were being greedy, so how about I name you Greed? Well, what do you think? Hwang Dong-soo.
Thank you, my kin.
All right. Now put your head back on the floor. On the next day, the International Guild Conference has been conducted. Then we saw Jin-Woo attending on national conference, and while walking Jin-Woo noticed and says, There's a lot of reporters.
It seems they've already heard about your fight. I'm afraid you won't be able to avoid attention today.
So this is the man who did that to the Scavenger Guild. We got the testimonies from Hunter Hwang Dong-soo's accomplices. The Hunter Bureau will give an official debriefing of the incident soon.
I don't want to think about that incident anymore. There is only one reason why I came to America. Once I've found out what I want to know, I'm done here. Then Michael give an earpieces to Jin-Woo and says,
I will translate what they're saying for you through these earpieces.
Then Jin-Woo enter to the conference room and look. Then there are so many people looking at him, including the 7-star national hunter, Liu Zhigang. The episode ends here. Thank you so much for watching and please subscribe for more.